the activity has died down, but tonight has been pretty wild. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like an energy in the air. And it's been like this before, but the vocals have been crazy. So I was inside. I made a video earlier talking about how I was going to go outside at some point. It was only like 8:30. My dog's still restless. She's still looking for stuff. But, so I'm sitting on the couch, and Maisie, a dog right there, she starts like whimpering and whining at the door. Now, when she does that, something's going on outside. I get all my stuff together, let her out. I come outside. I go behind the house, like I've been doing, to the back of my property. I sit down at my spot. Before I even get out there, the dogs all over. Like I said, I've got a neighborhood about 800 yards away. And like 3 or 4 different dogs in that neighborhood are just going nuts. And I go back to my area. I sit down. I took my night vision phone. And nothing obvious happened. So nothing obvious, but it sounded like stuff was creeping around, right? Something was in the leaves in a couple different areas, okay? The difference is I was using my night vision phone instead of just having my green flashlight. I don't know if that made a difference or what, but there was no throwing at all. So I didn't stay back there long. So what I did is I left my night vision phone back there and the recorder. And I only left it there for about 45 minutes. But anyway, I came back to the house. The dogs the whole time are going nuts all around the neighborhood. I sit on the porch and I just wait. And I've got the GoPro going. And sure enough, there's 2, if not 3 throws. One lands in the bushes I always throw at, a couple of videos of me doing that. One night where I throw a rock in those bushes and then another one will land in the yard. Well, one lands in those same bushes and then one lands, here I'll show you. So one goes through this tree right here, which was right in front of my porch. And then I start hearing movement over here. Birds go off. And then shortly after that, there is a crazy vocal. Definitely sounds like talking. I have no clue why everything has been so wild. Like what? The past 2 nights? Like the vocals I got last night were crazy. And that, vocals like that hardly ever happen. Like maybe one a year. The only thing I could think is the weather. We had a couple of really cold days. And it started warming up again today. But I don't know what else it is. It's no full moon. I haven't been back behind the house in about a week. Haven't done anything different. So I don't think it was me. But for whatever reason, man, they've been acting a fool, which is great. But I still have that footage from behind the house I got to go through. I left that night vision camera back there in the woods, for whatever it was, 42 minutes, 45 minutes. So let's hope maybe they messed with it. I don't know. They may not even been back there. They may have followed me back up here. I don't know. But, like right now, there's no dogs. They just quit. But before, and you'll hear, I've got all this on the GoPro. I'll have to go through it all first, but freaking dogs are just constant. So, I don't know. I don't know what was going on. Why everything's been so crazy the past couple nights. But hey, I dig it. It's great. Talk to y'all later. Two objects in the yard. Two objects in the yard. Alright, so all the bird sounds were right over here in this area. The vocal, you can see my car right there. Probably just on the back side of the car in the woods over there is where I'm assuming it was. Maybe 60 yards away, something like that. I know it's very hard to tell through audio from a video online, but that's what it sounded like to me. The rock hit in this tree right here and hit the ground right in there, and then another one went way over on the other side of the yard. But whatever that is, that pika, there's no way for me to prove that that wasn't human. Could there have been a random human in those woods somewhere? Could have been. Do I think that's the case with the birds going nuts over here and then the two rock throws? No, I do not. Just like on the same day, or the same case with the juvenile on the other side of the yard. I don't think a random 6-year-old, 7-year-old was running around my woods at night, hiding, and then decide to burst through the woods and run away and then say some type of gibberish. You know, all the other vocals in between those two are, you know, those are like traditional Sasquatch sounding vocals. You've got the Tasmanian devil sound and the, those aren't super suspicious. I do understand the ones that sound human are very suspicious, but I think these things have a language. I think, I've heard it from that recording on the back deck. I don't know what that language is, obviously, but I do think they have a language, and I do think it was them. I can't prove that, but, what are the odds that you have the activity and then you also have the gibberish, and then it's just, technically you can have two things happen at once, I guess. Activity and then a random person. But I don't think that's the case.